Do you need a centerpiece that will impress all of your guests this Thanksgiving dinner? Watch this 5-step tutorial on how to make this cute pumpkin centerpiece with flowers and no carving needed that will impress your guests, because yes, you just made this and it looks amazing. For more floral and business tips, or really anything to do about the floral industry, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends out there needing a cute pumpkin centerpiece for this Thanksgiving. If you are looking for an awesome DIY floral project for this Thanksgiving to impress your guests, by the end of this video, you will know 5 simple steps to make a cute pumpkin centerpiece that all your guests will love. I am the owner of Be Floral, and I have had a few years of experience with arranging and designing, and I'm excited to show you this great pumpkin centerpiece. So let's get started. Step 1. Gather your supplies. For this, of course, you need flowers. So today I'm using roses, spray roses, spray carnation, Gerber daisies. I have some mums of all kinds of different colors. I also have Solidago, Misty White, and some spiral eucalyptus, and then of course my greenery, which is the simple leather leaf. And then today you also need some wet foam. I already pre-soaked this. Remember when you soak your foam to not push it down, just to let it soak so it's completely saturated and there's no air pockets in it. And then I also have tape to tape it down, and I have shears as well, very dirty shears. And then I have a knife, which knife is optional. I like to use a knife. And I have a pumpkin today that I got from Smith's. Oh, and a rag to wipe up all of the mess from the water. Also, if you have a pumpkin with a stem coming out of it, you can push the floral foam down onto the stem instead of taping it like we're going to do today, but of course my pumpkin doesn't have that, so we're going to tape it today. So remember, with foam there will be water displacement, so of course we'll use the rag for that. Okay, for step 2, now we will prep the pumpkin. So first we're going to wipe this off. I'm going to damp my cloth and wipe it off because I think I have some marks on here that I don't want, and I just want it to make it look clean. So I'm going to wipe it off and dry it really well so the tape will stick to it. So I'll be back. Okay, here we are. There's a few dirty spots on here that I just need to scrub. Okay, there we go. Let's dry it real quick. Okay, perfect. Now we will tape the foam onto here. So right now this is kind of big, so I'm gonna just kind of cut it down a little bit with my knife, and then I'll tape it on. Now I'm going to tape over the ends so they'll just stay on there really well. Don't want this to come off accidentally. Okay, and it should look something like this. Now step 3, we're going to start greening it. So what I like to do is I just like to use a knife for this part, and just poke it in there like that and insert it in like that. You want to make sure to cover all of the tape so it's not showing, and we also want to make sure that we don't make it too big or too small. You know, this is a centerpiece, so we don't want to have to make it so the people have to look over it to try to converse with the people across from them. So we're just going to insert it like this and green it and make it look really nice and full. Something else to remember is to fill in the whole piece of foam and just make it look nice and full, because this is a centerpiece, so it will be looked at every angle, and we don't want anybody to see the foam or anything like that. Once you feel comfortable with the greenery that you have, we can move on to step 4. If you are making this arrangement at home, comment down below the flowers that you are using, or comment your favorite fall flowers. Step 4. Add the flowers. Start with the largest flowers you have, space them evenly around in the foam, and make sure to cut the flower stems at an angle to make it so the flowers can soak up as much water as possible and to easily insert them into the foam. I'm going to start by using these roses. Just going to pull them out here and clean them up a little bit. Make them look nice. Pull some of the garter petals off. Cutting it at an angle and putting it in. I think that's a little bit too long. Okay, perfect. That is how I like it. One thing I also like to do is spin the arrangement around so I can get all of the gaps and cover it all really well. I'm just cutting these really short so they don't stick out too high. Once you feel comfortable with how full your arrangement looks, we can move on to step 5. Step 5, add the filler. So I'm going to just take some Solidago first and break off these really small pieces. I'm just going to add it in there, add it into the small gaps and holes to just make it full and fun. And now I am going to add some of this misty white. I'm just going to add a little bit because it's already looking really full. It looks really good so far. If you like this video, please let me know by liking, subscribing, and sharing this with your friends who need a pumpkin centerpiece. And comment down below any thoughts or questions you have about this video. all your family and guests. All your guests. Okay.